Normally, in a burger, it's just straight meat. Now, the interesting thing about lentils is you're stretching another portion out, which is great, and it's really, really nutritious. So we have breadcrumbs, lentils, optional. You could use beans if you wanted to, scrunch it in, the mincemeat there. So we're gonna kind of add to that with a kind of base flavor, sweetness. So I'm gonna chop up the leeks. It could be spring onions, it could be regular onions, white or red, but we are gonna just whack these in here and get a close up of this gorgeous. So this is probably gonna make about 10 burgers, and I might do different size ones for different members of the family, right? So it's quite flexible. I'm just gonna take a little chunk of carrot. Now you could use a grater for this if your knife skills are not up to scratch. Just slice it up into little finely chopped pieces. Look, it doesn't matter how you do it. Grater, by hand, just be safe. Carrots go in. Let's get our little toss on. If you wanna flavour this up, we have opportunity. So first up in this story, mustard. So a couple of teaspoons of that. Also, pickles. They'll add a piquance, like a kind of crunch and a tang that'll be like so delicious. Let me just stir this. So I've got some herbs here. I just cut these from little pots that I've got outside and finely chop it. And if you haven't got any dried herbs or fresh herbs, it doesn't matter. Please don't worry. Get them in. So at this stage in the game, you could use a couple of spoons, but what I prefer to do is get my hands in there and scrunch it all together. And the breadcrumbs will absorb the fat that comes out of the mincemeat and also give you a real tenderness of burger. So look, I've given it a good old mix up, and we want to take out a chunk. Actually, the little tip here, I've got a tip, bear with me. If you just get a little bit of water like this, when you come to forming your balls, a little bit of water on the hands helps really create a nice sealed surface. Jules, if you can just help me, because I need some olive oil, which is just down there. If you can just get that. Put it in that tray for me.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Fair enough?
Yeah, lovely, thank you.
Back to my station.
She's in her pajamas, come on. So that is our ball, the size
of a cricket ball.
Of a cricket ball. Ian Botham, God bless you. So we're gonna put that over here and we'll do the next one. So guys, we've got the burgers, we've got the salsa. About an hour before lunchtime, I'll whack the burgers in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius and roast them for about 40 minutes. And then I'll take them out, put some cheese on top and give them another 10 minutes. Happy days, over and out. Time to clear up and bath the children. God bless you. Salsa.
The Botham burgers! Yeah! Looking beautiful.
So, lunchtime. Thumbs up, Dejois.
So nice.
Sorry, wrong child, wrong name.
It's so nice.
Do you like the salsa, buds? Now there's a smile in there, isn't there, somewhere? Right, guys, how was that for you?
Really good, really good.
We're going to make homemade pasta with a delicious sauce. It's bigging up tin tuna and broccoli, one of the country's most popular vegetables. We're going to go in with some olive oil. We'll start off with some garlic. I think we want about 5 garlic cloves, give or take. I'm going to make enough sauce for 7 of us, and I might even have extra. So we're going to go in with the garlic. Then we're going to go in with dried chilies, just a little pinch. Now, as you've probably heard me say before, Jules doesn't eat onions, so I use leeks quite a lot, but you could use spring onions, you could use shallots, no trouble at all. Roughly slice those up. So in with the leeks. So a little pinch of salt. So just move these around and soften them up. So as these start to soften, you can see these are softening now, right? What I want to do is add the next ingredient, which is tin tuna from our pantry. And actually, right now, for a lot of people, cupboard stores, I'm talking about tins, jars, all of that business, is really, really important. It works with tuna. I might use anchovies. I might use mackerel, all tinned, right? It works with all of them and it's delicious. Now, this is 190 grams. This will be enough for the 7 of us. I'll put everything in the tin in here. Also, don't go thinking that tin tuna is a sad thing. It really isn't, and it shouldn't be thought of as that. So my lovely camera assistant is now stirring, and I'm going to start slicing up the broccoli, and then I'll start adding it. With that pasta sauce, we've simmered that for about 30-40 minutes, adding a little bit of water when we need to. Now we're going to balance it with cheese. I use Parmesan cheese, a nice big handful. You could use cheddar cheese if you want. And then I use a secret ingredient, which is lemon juice. A squeeze of lemon juice just works so well with the cheese. It's so, so good. And then we mash it with a potato masher. That makes a really rustic, delicious sauce. And then that is perfect with that steamy, bouncy, gorgeous fresh pasta. Okay, so time to serve it up now. Then just mix the sauce up. You can see how the pasta shape grabs onto all that lovely sauce. And there you go. Beautiful homemade pasta with a broccoli, tuna and Parmesan sauce. Yum.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's so nice.
Give us a plate, Sweetie.
Do you like the sauce petal?
It kind of tastes like gnocchi, but not gnocchi.
What do you reckon, Buds? You've had thirds.
Amazing. Best one yet.
Yeah? Any other comments from the gang?
It's so nice.
There you go, guys. Go on, have a go.